in the game.
With the Ohio River and the hills of Kentucky just to our right, we welcome you into Paycor Stadium in Cincinnati, Ohio. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Green Bay Packers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals.
Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And we are underway from Cincinnati. Shutting defenders at the 15.
And that's pretty good coverage by the kick team, as he'll only be able to get this past the 15-yard line and no further.
Here we go. Side.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line.
Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early second and long. Now it's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
I don't think this is the script they had in mind for their opening drive. This is 3rd and long.
That's caught, Andre Yoshivas. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt.
Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. To pass, here's Jordan Love. That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at
Yellow,
the 30-yard
go,
line.
red, slice, black, shock. Ready, go.
Love. Touchdown, Packers. Jaden Reed, 30 yards. And the Packers get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Both sides of the football in sync early. You force the 3 and out, and then you take it down, score points.
You know what that tells me? They sold their game plan really well. Head coach said, listen, we're just going to stop them on 3 and out. We're going to take the ball downfield and score. But he also told them how it was going to happen. They're going to run this. We're going to stuff it. Then we're going to take the ball. They won't be able to keep up with us. And they got it done.
And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team.
_15-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going.
11
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Here we go. Bengals first
Now
down.
it's Burrow. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a gain of 5,
Complete to
and that will
Chase
bring up
Brown.
second down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at their 49-yard line.
Now they go play action now. Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. A 5-yard pass on the heels of a 5-yard run. Good enough for the first.
5-yard gain on the play. That's
Here we go, here we go.
Bengals first
Big
down.
13. Big 13.
First and 10 at the 46-yard
Again, it's
line.
Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Incomplete.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Here we go. Side.
They're passing here, Joe Burrow. And that will be incomplete. They couldn't hook up on what's going to be the final play of this first quarter. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Side.
Burrow looking to pass. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23.
11. Gun. Side.
Burrow will throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
11 empty.
So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Side.
Oh, and now some trickery. They fake the spike, and that'll be caught. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
11 mighty.
Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
It's now 3rd down.
Here we go. 180. 180. Side.
Now Burrow. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
Chase
By the skin of their teeth, they are able to convert on 3rd and inches.
And the Bengals first down.
Here. Side.
Here's Burrow. That's caught over the middle by Fant.
Burrow's pass.
And that's good for a pickup
Complete
of 10
to
yards.
Noah
And they'll be left with
10
a
yards
2nd
on
and
the
about a
pickup.
foot.
It's
Second
and
quarter
inches
action with
at the
1:59
Packers'
remaining.
2-yard line.
Keep in mind they can still get a first down here as they come up on 2nd and inches. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Just a gain of a yard, but it's going to set him up with a 1st and goal.
Bengals
Here we go.
First down.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And it'll be intercepted.
Burrow's pass.
Picked off by Micah
Intercepted
Parsons.
by the Packers.
And the Packers are going to
They'll
take
take over
possession
first
here.
and 10
It's a
at
touchback,
their own
and they'll
20-yard
take
line.
over at the 20-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
33. Yellow.
And not an abundance of time remains on the clock, Charles, but you would think more than enough to try to extend this lead before intermission.
And when you're talking about extending the lead, I think you're talking about aiming for the end zone, because there is plenty of time for that. The fallback is to get 3. But in your mind, you put 6 on the board right before the half. That's a heck of a dagger and great momentum to carry into the locker room.
Say.
Now Love. And his throw here's incomplete.
Intended for Matthew
Had an open man
Golden.
that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
10 cycle.
And now Love going to change things
Yellow,
up.
22. Red cycle. Set. Hut.
From the 25 on 2nd down. Love. He'll get this into the hands of the rookie from Texas. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard
It's
line.
a gain of 18. That's good for a Packers.
43.
Now
Red.
they'll change things around before the
A
snap.
gain of 18 on the play.
Steel. Black.
And a Packers.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That's caught downfield. It's Golden. So with the completed pass and the yardage they got, they'll decline the penalty.
So obviously, more yards on the pass completion than they would have gained with the penalty.
Here we go.
They did the math. They did it well, and it works for them.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Striker, 3-3.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A gain of
Drill,
2.
blue striker.
Brings up 2nd
Set.
and 8.
To throw now. Here's Love. He'll complete this one to Watson. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
That's another Packers first down.
Needle blue.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's
First
Love.
down, Green Bay.
And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now.
Well, it hasn't been a banner first half for the defense trying to cover him today, but they'll take that one right there, helping force that incompletion.
33, yellow. Set, go.
Love now. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. And the Bengals are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line.
The 2nd down pass intercepted. The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And they'll begin inside their own 10, so field position certainly not in their favor here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Final play of the half for Burrow and company. He'll go right back to Chase. That's caught again. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Evan McPherson to kick off.
Just the one touchdown in that first half. 7-0 our score as we get going in quarter number 3. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively, just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown.
To the right side and intercepted. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this third quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
First down.
Play action. It's Burrow. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And the Packers are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. Second half, close game, and we're certainly seeing some exciting plays, but it's really been the defenses. That's now back-to-back drives that have ended with interceptions.
Yeah, guys, on the other side of the ball, as we like to say, the defenders, they've been the difference makers for their teams. And when they're taking their game up to this kind of a level, I want to see what happens with these offenses. Can they match them as this game goes on? Or will the defenders continue to have full control of this one?
First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
3-3.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Throwing. Love. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
Set. Needle blue. Set.
Love looking to throw it. That's to Kraft, the tight end. And he'll have the... Past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
First and 10 at the
Going back to Love. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
60 red.
Working out of the gun. Love. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 66 yards. And the Packers go up by 2 touchdowns. Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Bengals drive about to get going. The last time out, they had the good drive going. You get in the red zone, they throw the interception. Not their first pick of the game either, so we'll see if they're more careful, more cautious here on this drive.
Yeah, nothing worse than repeat mistakes, right? You end up coughing the ball up, you end up throwing a pick, everything goes awry. And now, points don't go up on the board. I just heard a fan scream out. I thought the idea was to score points. Yeah, they're getting a little restless, too.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now it's Burrow. Throw left side complete to Chase. And they'll get him down 2 yards shy after a pickup of 8. 4th and 2. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football.
Chase, incomplete. Result of the play is a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
Love wants to shift things around.
Black. Spike, Black Ultra. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
52 blue. Fury, red, yellow, sad.
Love. Quick slant to Watson. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
First down.
Now flags will come in. I think this one's going to be on the defense for jumping. Jumping all the way from the outside, maybe getting a little early start in the corner blitz.
And the only time it makes sense to get that penalty is exactly as you described. Otherwise, he should never get that penalty.
Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jordan Love taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Packers are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Let's get set.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And his guys are going to have the football back as the 3rd quarter comes to an end. And they won't be able to run another play. Time has expired on this 3rd quarter.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Ready? 10 cycle. Ready.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
Blue striker. Come on, set. Yellow, red, cycle. Hut, hut.
Love from the gun. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring us to a 3rd and 4.
It's a gain of 9.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. Well, 4th quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches, they want to run their full playbook no matter who's on the field.
Ready.
So
drill,
1st
52.
and 10 after a big mistake on 4th down with a penalty. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Good gain there on 1st down. It keeps them in a running situation probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him. He ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds and keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. Able to find his man, Kraft. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
24 yards. That's good for a Packers.
Spike 60.
1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and
Black,
goal
95.
at the 1-yard line.
Hut, hut.
Jacobs is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Let's go. 52 blue. Set, hut.
Now it looks like he'll throw here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers have opened up a 4-touchdown lead here in the 4th. Now McManus to tack on the extra point. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Packers 28, Bengals nothing.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17. The Bengals drive about to get going.
Here we go.
And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And okay, all right, I'm being facetious here, but you get points. You feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Burrow will throw. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Packers are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. How about one last great play defensively, and that should, for all intents and purposes, finish off this shutout.
That's as good a defensive performance as we've seen in a long, long time. And I know as a team they will celebrate, but I will guarantee you the defensive guys, they'll get together somewhere and have their own private celebration. A shutout, that's something to be cherished.
And he takes it in for the score on the game's final play, so it doesn't affect the outcome, but a little whipped cream on top to their ending.
Or as our friends in Bayou Country would say, that's a little lagniappe, a little extra on top.
So it's all over. A Green Bay victory. And I tell you what, Charles, this might be about as good as it gets. They were incredible.
Yeah, offense was in fine form. The defense threw the shutout at them. I think they worked in concert together. What I like about the offense was they held the ball pretty well. You know, time of possession.
This is the city, Los Angeles, California. That's where we are for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the Los Angeles Rams.
Jake Elliott to kick off for
And
Philadelphia.
off we go from SoFi Stadium. And he brings us out past the 20 to the
Rams
24.
take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
A first run now for Kyron Williams.
The ball carrier.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
It's a
loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
The 23-yard line.
That one complete down the field to Smith.
It's a gain of 27
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield.
And
Mark
the
him down at the
Rams
49.
First down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off of play action. Here's Stafford. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
Stafford's
Picked off by
pass.
Reed Blankenship.
Intercepted by
And the Eagles are going to get it
They'll
back
take
here
over
just
first
past the
and 10
35.
at their own
Hurts and the Eagles
36-yard
come up
line.
here 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley.
Saquon
And
Barkley
nowhere to run on the
carry.
interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 35-yard line.
Running again with Barkley on 2nd down. And able to break one
Saquon
tackle, but then
Barkley, the
quickly
ball
brought
carrier.
down. But a nice little
Taken
gain.
down at the 41.
A
gain
quick
of
burst
6
there, and he
yards.
nicely bit off
And
a pretty
it's
decent gain.
third down.
On 3rd down, Barkley. And they'll bring him down 1 yard shy after a pickup of 4. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Good work that time to get him to jump, and now here's 1st and 10.
No touch.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And a good push there defensively as they stop him at the 48. Gain of just 1.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
No touch.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. It's a gain of 6, moves him to a manageable 3rd and 2 situation.
I'm gonna just
Not
keep
a ton of
running
room
off him.
available on that one, but he made use of what space was available
Yeah, I'm on
and gained decent yardage.
But when I put that boy, I'm just keep running. I don't
He'll
think
try to
stop
pick
mine.
it up himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And
Let's
he is going
keep
to
it
have an Eagles
some
first
blitzes.
down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Crowd left. I didn't anyone hit. No touch.
Barkley, inside handoff. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the 1st quarter. We're scoreless after 1. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up.
Great. Set. I didn't anyone hit. Miami.
The tight end in motion right.
No touch.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
3rd and long.
And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Great. Set. No touch.
Up the middle with Barkley.
Let's down. Oh my God.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Touchdown.
Saquon Barkley, 31 yards. And the Eagles post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. And the call from Nick Sirianni, let's go for 2 here, he says.
Eagles will set up.
They're going to run it with Barkley. And he is not going to make it. They stop him up short, and this will remain a 6-0 ball game. So they went for 2 and failed. They didn't use him on the PAT, but now he boots this one away with a 6-0 lead. Well, not one you see often there as he fails to keep it between the sidelines, and that is a penalty every time, and going to give this offense better field position.
And it's every kickoff guy's nightmare, isn't it? Because you don't see yourself doing this, and most of the time you
Oh
don't.
my God.
It's absolutely a mishit, and now your team pays the price.
And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Devontae Adams, 59 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here to tie up the ball game. And it's no good. He missed it. And the game remains tied. Oh, boy.
6-6.
So back even at 6 apiece as the kick's away. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
But yeah.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
No touch.
And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. And this defense able to plug him up there as he'll get a yard to the 35.
Brought down at the 35-yard
Second down
line.
and 3.
Brings up 2nd down.
No touch.
Right. gonna be like kind of like on and off of the hearing, and they should just take it out and do something
Off the play
control it.
fake, here's Hurts. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
Facing second and short, that gives you a chance to go for a bigger play through the air. But I think he said to himself, why not just handle this one? Get all the yards you needed and then some, and made that snap a huge success.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna be right back, though. All right. Hey, tell me invite him to the party.
So they got him coming up from his linebacker spot.
And sometimes the position designation really doesn't matter. If you creep up to the line of scrimmage, you just have to look for the football. Make sure it moves before you do.
Great, set. 180, 180.
Disruptions.
No touch.
Hurts. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, you know, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. They'll get 13 yards for the second play in a row.
Welcome to Superstar, a place where you will travel your own road to NFL stardom. Craft your own career, one that could lead to awards, Super Bowl glory, and even a spot in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. But legendary careers must start somewhere, and this is your blank canvas, the humble beginning of an unforgettable journey. Before you take your first snaps, let's see what type of player you're going to be. On the road to the NFL Draft, the Scouting Combine is the biggest checkpoint. No other event has its power to elevate or sink a prospect. Everything comes down to how they test. When that
We're back with the NFL on EA Sports. We'll pick up the action back in the second quarter. Back for our second quarter, it's Falcons football. They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead.
19. Go!
They'll go play action. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
It's a gain of
So fresh set of
14
downs now
yards.
from the 39.
That's another Falcons first down.
Set.
1st and 10 at the
18 Cardinal,
39-yard
18
line.
Cardinal.
Sticking to the air here. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty.
Let's go. Bronco 80. Hot, hot.
He'll hang on to it on the 2nd down option. He locates a couple of yards through that chaos. Brian Branch getting there for the tackle.
37-yard line.
This drive is in trouble.
That's
Got to
a
figure
gain
out
of
3rd and
3.
12.
Brings up
Ready?
3rd and 12.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.